Here's the material that I bought for my new Kydex taco holster. I went to Lowe's. You can go to Home Depot, doesn't make any difference. Lowe's was just closer to me. Plywood here, 3/4 inch plywood, and I just grabbed a 2x4, just one stud. I've got some door hinges. They come in packs of 3. They had one separate you could buy, and then I got some bolts to put it together here, and I'll let you take a look at it. We got the bolt, the washers, the lock washers, the nuts that go with them there. You can freeze it and look at the size of those. Then kind of screw it together here. And put this down where you can see it. This is the screws that I'm going to put on the back of these to hold them down, and then I'm going to bolt these to the wings on the taco holster. So altogether, I've got $50 worth of material right here that I went and purchased. And let's get started. We're going to cut this up. We're going to cut the plywood up real quick, cut these up, go inside and put it together. So what I did was, let's move these out of the way real quick. Piece of plywood, 3/4 inch plywood, and it's cut 1 foot by 1 foot, 12 inches by 12. We've got 3 pieces of 2x4 here, and I just cut those at 12 inches in length each this way. 12 inches. This one will go in here. So we'll just center them up. Center them up like so. Now we're going to screw these pieces from the bottom on here. We've got 2 pieces here. These are 1 3/4 inch wide. So it's 1 3/4 inch wide this way by 12 inches. These are going to fit right here. Going to be our spacers to go on here when we put this together in a few minutes. And then we've got our wings. So we've got 2 pieces. It's 7 inches long by 12 inches wide. Okay. So our wings, and they're going to go on right here. Okay. I also have 2 little short blocks, and I cut these to be 1 7/8 inch, 1 7/8 inch wide. They're about 6 inches long, and they'll go out here, and they'll hold my wings up, keep them from falling all the way down when we put them together. So we'll put these on here shortly. So let's get started here. Let's see if we My camera went dead on my phone, so I finished it up. Really wasn't that difficult. See, I took the hinges and I mounted the hinges here. Now the hinges go mount on down here at the back. I just cut this little block of wood and screwed it on so that when it tilts down, it hits the wood, keeps them from folding all the way down on there. Back up so that you can see what we got here, what we come up with. And it wasn't difficult at all. It took me about 30 minutes to actually put it together. Screwed my hinges to the outside. Remember, when you put these on, screw them to the outside so the hinges are showing in here so you've got enough width for it. Alright, so when they'll flip open, I put a little bit of two-sided sticky tape there. These will drop right in here like so. So then I drop right in there like this. I'll put the other side on, and then I'll put something in here to squeeze it tight. Keep it nice and flush. There we go. So now we got both sides on there, and then I'll take my leftover piece here. Now what you'll do is you'll put your gun in the center, and then you'll fold this over. It's really hard to do. So you fold it over like this, kind of like a taco, and you'll set this right inside here, and then you'll tighten it up. Okay, you'll fold it up, fold the wings. Fold these wings shut. I'm waiting on the rest of my foam to show up. My foam gets here. I'll go ahead and make that holster and add it to this so you can actually see this thing functioning and working. This is what the Kydex taco holster maker looks like when it's all put together. Now you can see I added 2 clamps down here. You can see how I just attached them on. The 3/4 inch piece of plywood across the bottom, I just clamped them right down to my table. This thing was wiggling around and moving a little bit when I was working with it, so I wanted to secure it. I did grab a DeWalt. You don't have to have the DeWalt clamp. Whichever clamp you get will work just fine, but you can see I got a 12-inch clamp here. It's a 600-pound clamp that I put on it, and I'll show you how that I put that on there and how I work with it when I make the next holster here in just a minute. Just wanted you to see what it looked like here before I got started with the first holster that I'm going to make. We got all our blocking done on the gun, so we taped it up. We're ready to go. We got our press ready. We're going to shove it in here, see how it works. Let's heat up some Kydex and give this a try. While my Kydex is heating up, I'm using my heat gun and I'm heating up my pad here so that when I lay the Kydex in it, it doesn't soak up all the heat right out of it. Now we'll just let that set for about 10 or 15 minutes. Let it cool down. So it's cooled down. Let's open it up, see what we got. Here's our finished holster. It's got 2 layers of Kydex in it here. And it came out with really good definition in it, and you can see the 2 colors there with it. The gray on the inside. I went to IDPA practice tonight and took it. You can hear how it pops in there nice and tight. Snaps in there good. Gun's not coming out, not going anywhere. We got the 2 screws here for retention. I made sure that I cut this back so that when I grip it, there's no material in the way for grabbing. And that thing really worked great. It was a great idea, great design. I saw it online, looked at what they built online, and built one myself here. So I'll put the specs in here for you, and the sizes, the wood and all that I used, so that you can make your own if you want to. All right. Remember, everybody, be safe. Secure your firearms. Don't leave them out where children can injure themselves with them.